Grand Rising Divination. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, if you haven't heard, we are going to be doing our traditional non-traditions. We have a smaller family, so we don't go whole feast. So it's not, a necessity for me to, cook that much. So today we're going to be doing fajitas, nachos, and yeah, pretty much Mexican style. Last year I did a Chinese style, which is great. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. And then we're also going to put up our Christmas tree. So I have this ornament that I need to do some fixing on. Alright, so I have this guy that broke. My kid broke it while we were in the store, so I felt like I had to still buy it pretty much, and I have a hot glue gun, so I was like I might as well fix it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it shouldn't take me much time. I already got my glue gun. So while that's heating up, I actually thought it would be pretty cool to crack my tarot cards I got from my birthday. At least for daily reading today. Here they are. I'm super excited. They're super cute. It's like a little mini deck. It fits my personality. I love purple. I love golds. I love greens. Gets the Orleans roots in me that's always been there all along. Hashtag fun fact, I just found that side of my family. So definitely a whole journey that you guys are gonna just join me with. So and I've manifested this. It's something that I've literally been having the intentions on doing. I put efforts in doing. I've taken a lot of action to get to this point where I am in this journey. So I'm super excited. As you see, I have my own little spot, my own little she shed, to get away from my boys. I have a house full of boys. So yes, this is definitely something I want to share with you guys. I have played around and opened it, shuffled it, but it has like the little guidance book, and my whole deck. All right, Divination. So here's a little Divination. All right. So first and foremost, this is how you want to go about taking a reading. There's 7 steps: creating a sacred space. This is definitely my sacred space. Asking a question, which is one of these things over here, or one of your own. And choosing a spread, goes 2 and 2 and 1 in hand. Shuffle and lay out the cards, interpret the reading, answer your questions, and reflect and take action. So today is Thanksgiving. I'm gonna keep it pretty light. I'm gonna do what is in alignment with my higher self. Shuffle it first. And I'm asking what's in alignment with my higher self because I've been going back and forth a lot with just really knowing what is my best course of action. And I've had a lot of signs. I've been pretty alignment for the most part. I know that I can do a lot of better with my eating, so I definitely will be vlogging a lot of the things I'm going to try more locally, more healthy. My son, he doesn't eat meat much, as you guys heard earlier, so I'm really considering going vegan. I've been thinking about it for a long time. I think that my son would benefit from it, not going vegan because he loves cheese, but maybe just vegetarian, and pescatarian, maybe something along the lines of that, maybe trying out fish even with him. But yeah, that's kind of what my mindset's been on. Exercising, going out more into the nature. My sister gave me a really good idea. Again, I'd gotten in touch with her and she told me and recommended for me to actually do my own digging up for crystals. So definitely considering that. But here we go. Let's see what this comes back as. So first of all, this is reversed and it's upside down. It's the Page of Cups. I'm gonna use my tarot deck to help me with this. Let's see. Page of Cups. So that's actually still gonna be in the Suit of Cups. Here's the page. So it's reversed. So it says you are keeping your creative inspiration secret. You feel called to do this work, but you are worried about whether it is realistic or not. Who cares? Go for it. What have you got to lose? Bro, that's crazy. I definitely relate to this a lot. Just even doing this today just makes it, again, confirmation why I feel like I'm in alignment. Everything that I said just now, I feel it. I'm definitely sensing it. So I definitely relate. Again, I feel like to pour out my cup, I need to share my divination with the divination. I want to help more people come into this light. I do have a lot of a hesitancy because I came from a Christian background. Not really. My mom, she never pushed that religion on me, but I definitely settled and started my journey on the Christian path, and I still pay a lot of respects to the Bible. Even Jesus Christ, I still feel that is a great example to lead by. And how I got into this place, I feel that he's done things like turning water into wine, and again, this just confirms everything that I've been feeling. My father, that I've just continuously been talking about up until this point, has also told me, coming from those New Orleans roots, that I should embrace that gift, and I should definitely just come into terms with doing that. So, amen. I accept that. That is part of DIVINEU. This is how I came into terms. I started reading Think and Grow Rich, and after I read that book, I just continued to manifest more and more into who I was and accepting the universal laws, and things just, like I said, continue to manifest. As me and my husband was talking about, well, it's not my husband, still gotta wait for him to propose, but been together for a long time. But just knowing that I want to make sure that I'm giving 100% to this divine gifts that I've been having. I want everyone to come into terms with them, because everyone has them. It's the new coming age of where we're going with this evolution. We're going to continue to grow. All of it is intertwined as one. I have my hot glue gun. Just gonna put it on this guy. And again, this is my she shed, aka Santa's workshop. So another tradition we do every year is, well, I've been creating my own little Christmas cards and sending them to my family. And this year, my year theme is plaid, so hence where this card comes in. I also have been having an obsession with owls. My grandma loves owls. My mom's there with my grandma right now. I really am jealous because I wish I was there, but you know, I'm happy for them. They look like they're having a good time, so I'm happy. So there's just new. If you want to see more crafts, like I want to know what you guys want to see Divinity do. Like, this is gonna be a lifestyle vlog. I want to kind of do everything, like everything for the culture. Like I want to, like I said, share knowledge. I want to share food. I want to share traveling. I want to share like all the things. I want to make sure that, like I said, I'm appealing to you guys. I want to make sure that my followers are in tune and feeling a part of the Divination, and I want you guys to share this journey with me. Ultimately, I want to be my own person. I've admired so many people out there. I'm inspired by a lot of people. I want to be an inspiration, so for me to do that, I need to be my own self. Have my own divine gifts, as all of you do. I got these pies getting ready to go in the oven. This pie is not just light skinned, it's just a white potato pie. It's standard sweet potato pie. Shout out to Grandma. The filling over to me. Yes, sir. About to start cooking. About to get it done. Do a lot of our non-traditional traditions today. Put up our Christmas decorations, our tree. It's coming. Stay tuned. So what's on y'all menu? Us, we are having fajitas, nachos with no olives, nachos, fajitas. Yeah, they no, we don't. Yeah, nachos. We do the Dorito Flamin' Hots. Even my son, you see, he don't care. He do not. just giving a quick little tutorial on how I'm making this year's Christmas card. It's a tradition of mine where every year for the last 3 years since I've had my little jits, to basically do a Christmas card that is unique. And this year, our year is Plaid 2020, and we have our little Christmas, photo in here and a nice little snippets of the year of the ox being lucky and prosperous, speaking it into existence for our family and friends that these are going out to. But basically I did a couple of rough drafts, so pardon me for having some of this already done, but I actually wanted to show you how I do it and basically the materials and stuff like that. So here we go. So first and foremost, if you are going to do a photo, of course you can keep it unique, just write in it, and do this design on the outside, or you can take a photo like this one and go ahead and post it in there. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to put it in here, and I've been kind of going back and forth if I want to do it horizontal or front ways, so I'm just going to continue and do it both ways. And other than that, so you need the paper stock cards. I just get the blank white ones. You can get that at like your local Walmart or Hobby Lobby or whatever you shop at. You also will need tape if you are going to go ahead and tape your photo in there, versus glue, just in case the family member wants to take it out, put it in a family album. You also are going to need writing utensils. I like to keep it basically plain. I like Sharpie and Paper Mate. Those are my two favorite type of markers to use. I also got some new Crayola markers for myself for Christmas, so I'm going to play around with those with my journaling and see how I like those. Of course, you're going to need a pair of scissors. Also, you're going to need ribbon, and of course you can do a style of your choice. Again, this year was plaid, so that's what I'm going to continue to go through with my cards. And you will need some paint. I just used some acrylic paint, green, for my reef color. It's also Yule, so this is my quote-unquote reef tradition. And then I also got my log, Yule log burning here on my TV. But anyways, I definitely will show you what else I have. So again, pardon me because I already was trying this here, but you will need like a toilet paper, I forget what these are called, these things. And then you also need Q-tips and a rubber band to like put this little contraption together. So I'm not gonna lie, it took me a little bit of time to put this. I did make sure that pretty much all my Q-tips were straight. I also wanted to make sure that the Q-tips was kind of out of it. And as you can see, it's kind of imperfect, which is kind of how I wanted it. So I'm gonna actually push some of these inside ones forward for these next rounds to see if I can get a more fuller reef versus me having to kind of work it around. And then I'm also using just like I'm also gonna be using like this box to kind of keep a mess. Don't mind me for doing this on my floor, y'all. I really don't know why I'm not doing this in the she shed. I just honestly been lazy. I don't want to keep going back and forth between Santa's workshop and wrapping gifts and having to come back out here and putting it back, and it's just a lot. So yeah, let's do this.
stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices, oh, night divine, oh, light, when Christ was born. Oh, night divine, oh, light, when Christ was born.
Wow, thank you. Stuff that I needed.
It tastes like meat. Good. Damn good. Eat
Wow.
good.
Definitely needed it. So I can be as safe as possible.
Don't you think a lot of people are feeling down these days? It's time to go big.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's something that wasn't on your list that I picked out, but it was before I seen your list. That's actually a tree of life. And those are the chakras, yeah, the same chakras. Yeah, man.
Red cabbage. Tomorrow night. You got red cabbage.
That's something from your list. That's what was on your list. Be careful.
What happened next was a
That's not how, you gotta go in the right way. I can't just try to make your own ways to go in. And he's stepping on your boxing. I'm gonna be like beautiful. Beautiful. Someone good? Crack that open more later. Hey man. So, you know. Hey now, capture me! You wanna know what? I already knew you captured me. I just had to be a, I don't even know anything I got. You wanna know how? You know how, don't you? It's happening. I'll tell you how, and how you should have known too. I was hoping you didn't know what I knew, that's why I didn't want to bring it up to you. Just open that up first. This is what you gotta tell people. You can't tell people. That's what you did. You have that on your list. Hey, but look, this is what you gotta tell people though. I was gonna get you a book or something, but I wanted to get you something that you was gonna actually be able to put up. And if I give you a book, if you over there with other books, you might look at it, but you might not, you know. As soon as you click on your item again, it'll say somebody purchased it for you. It'll say somebody purchased this off your list for you. But the point is to tell a lot of people so you just never know who, you know what I mean? That's what it is, but I already knew, right? Even when you told me it was sold out, I was like, shut up, I already clicked it and seen you bought it for me. It said you bought it. It said purchased. It said somebody on my somebody that looked at my list purchased me out. Beautiful, man. straight beautiful. Then I cut this down the sides. You see how rigid it is?
Mustard, the old
How
man
stiff it is,
gathered
and
up the
this is the
sad
teeth.
remains of a
You know
shattered
what I mean?
major war.
Beautiful.
Later that night, alone in the backyard,
Yeah, this is something
he
to show the
buried it
boys.
next to the garage. Now,
See?
I
You
never
gave me
casual,
justice.
but I thought that I
Let's
heard
go in that
this
for it. I'm having
Good morning, Divination. It's your girl TJay, and I need to get my pork tips, my rolls fries, and I also am gonna be cooking some cabbage and stuff like that for the New Year's Eve, because our family tradition is to make sure that we have cabbage, for the New Year, so that we have prosperity. So I'm gonna get that started this morning, and I want you guys to enjoy this Bennett Brown holiday. First thing first is getting rid of this core. To absorb as much as I can. Just cut it at the end. So the reason we do this tradition is so that the refilling represents money and prosperity into the new year. So this is my reason behind that. I always like to peel the outside layer. Again, get the best of the cabbage. I like to part it in sections. Alrighty, so I got my seasonings already here now. The pepper here. So let me go ahead and get a little bit of salt. Now, because the bacon itself is salty, I don't try to use too much, but maybe about a quarter size. Sprinkle that over. Crack some of this in. Alright, then I get a little bit of pepper. So get some crevices. And I like to use a little paprika. Really, that's just to give the illusion of hot. I also use ground cayenne pepper. Sprinkle dash that. I'm actually not going to use onion powder in this, so I'm going to use some garlic powder. And since hubby likes it super hot, I'm going to use some rush pepper. Not too much, because he can add some extra spice if he wants. And I'm going to pop this bad boy onto the stove and get it started. So I want to run a little experiment here, because that's what cooking's all about anyway. So I'm going to peel one potato here while it's rinsed off already versus it's not, to see which one peels better. Let's give it a try. Alright, Now for my monologue. Comment which one below you think that will actually win. Let's see. I don't know about you guys. Can't see an actual timer to see how fast I'm actually doing this. But we will find out. Get there. And let's see. I also think it matters as far as the curve, because this is kind of a little all shaped beard. But I think the dried bananas, dried potatoes as well. Comment below which one you think. Alright, so now I have the potatoes on the stove. Gonna get that to a boil. The cabbage has simmered down. And let's stir that up a little bit. We got those bacon pieces in there. Looking good, smelling good. Lots of prosperity. I feel it now. And as you guys were seeing earlier, ooh, these little tips look so yummy and done. Just staying warm right now. Alright, so the last recipe here is for me to get this gravy going. So I'm filling this with 2 cups of water. And don't judge me here. I'm using my 2/3 cup, so I just use 3. So, secret ingredient number 1. This is onion Lipton, and then this brown gravy. Super simple. Throw in about a tablespoon of flour as well. The flour is the reason being of the cold water. And I think it's just threw this directly in the pot. So you just want to bring this also to a boil. So I'm going to go ahead and put this over in the stove, and we will get back to it.